Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's explainer, where we're going on a seriously epic inner journey. Today, we are exploring the profound beauty, the raw strength, and honestly, the absolute necessity of something you already have right now, but probably don't give nearly enough credit to. I'm talking about the power of your own will. We're going to break down what it actually takes to discover your true creativity in total tranquility, how to shield that creativity from a very noisy world, and ultimately how to manifest your deepest talents. It's a fascinating look at the actual mechanics of self-belief. Discover your creativity with awareness, in silence, and tranquility. Now, that sounds incredibly peaceful, almost ethereal, right? But there is a very practical, grounded truth hidden in those words. Think about it. The initial spark of imagination doesn't usually happen in a crowded room or, while you're furiously scrolling through social media. It always begins in the silent cosmos of your own mind, completely away from the noise of the outside world. It actually requires you to be fully aware, stepping back from the daily grind just to observe. That profound silence, that is the fertile ground where your very best, most original ideas actually take root. But look, just having ideas isn't enough. We all have ideas, right? The real magic happens when we transform that imagination into action. And doing that requires a highly specific type of mental focus. You literally have to focus solely on the passion, the excitement, and the motivation required to actually sit down and do the work. It's about harnessing that initial spark from your tranquil mind and blowing it into a roaring flame. You've got to let the sheer joy of creating be the engine that drives you forward, especially through the tedious parts of the process. Section 1. The opposition, internal and external battles. The second you try to make your ideas real, you are going to hit a wall. It's just the nature of creation. Action always invites friction. And the moment you start communicating your path, you will face intense opposition. Let's break down these external threats. You've got intense opposition from others, deceptive tricks from close ones, and opinions from completely unqualified people. Like that one guy on the internet who suddenly knows everything about your highly specialized field. It's tough, but sometimes the people closest to us, the ones who really should be helping, can actually block our growth. They might mean well, maybe they're projecting their own fears onto you, but their tricks can completely derail your focus. And as for everyone else, the blunt truth is most people simply aren't in a position to judge your work. They don't see your vision. So, with all these external critics and unsupportive friends, you might be thinking the outside world is your biggest obstacle. But I want to pause here and ask you a direct, really intense question. Who is your most dangerous enemy? Really, think about it for a second. If it isn't the unqualified critics and it isn't the unsupportive close ones, what truly poses the absolute greatest threat to your creative output? It's your own negative mental rumination. It is that persistent, annoying voice in your head telling you your idea isn't good enough, that you aren't ready, that you're going to fail. Those cyclical thoughts are your most hostile enemies. And the source material we're digging into today offers a brilliant, incredibly blunt solution to this internal negativity. 2 words: shut up. Seriously, you just have to tell that negative voice to shut up. It is the ultimate pattern interrupt. You have to reclaim your mental space with absolute grounded authority. Section 2. The weapon of will, taking back control. Willpower isn't just about forcing yourself to wake up at 5 a.m. It is your greatest, most formidable defense against those internal doubts and external detractors. Let's walk through exactly how to apply your will. Step 1, say no to them. Without any hesitation, you must possess the willpower to reject the noise and say no to people blocking your growth. Step 2, execute the work you know best. Lean hard into your unique vision. And step 3, and this is a real game changer, remain silent until a result is reached. Sometimes the absolute best way to protect a fragile new idea is to simply not tell anyone what you're working on. Work in the shadows, execute in silence, and let your tangible results do all the talking. Section 3. True heart's fulfillment, finding alignment. Now we're shifting focus to the glowing alignment of your heart and your brain. You are a totally unique individual, and because of that, you inherently deserve the absolute best in life. But there's a massive caveat to what the best actually means. Consider this contrast: possessing the best of everything but remaining discontent and unsatisfied versus pursuing a goal that runs parallel to your heart's fulfillment. We see the tragedy of hollow success all the time, right? People with endless wealth who are just quietly miserable. The crucial point is that whatever path you choose, it must genuinely make your inner state better, not worse. Deep fulfillment only comes when you actively choose a trajectory that aligns with your authentic self. And not alignment? That reveals your innate beauties, the talents and creativity hidden and concealed within you that belong solely to you. Nobody else in the entire world has your exact mix of experiences, perspectives, and potential. And here's the kicker. Your own will is the literal only force in the universe capable of reaching inside, pulling those hidden talents out, and turning them into tangible work. No one is coming to do it for you. Section 4. The manifestation, your inner journey. Knowing you have these innate beauties is one thing, but actually bringing them out requires a profound inner journey of self-discovery and, honestly, of healing. And the very first step might sound a bit intense, but it is absolutely necessary. You must hear and witness the inner screams and exhaustion of your inner being. Before true manifestation can happen, before you can build something lasting, you have to acknowledge the fatigue. You have to face the parts of yourself that are just completely exhausted from trying to please unqualified critics or from battling your own negative rumination. You literally have to sit with that exhaustion, witness it, and accept it as part of the process. And once you do that, once you face that exhaustion head on, you are ready for this climactic mandate. Bestow unconditional love upon yourself. It is absolutely vital. You have to be your own biggest fan. If you lead your life utilizing the abilities that only you possess, and if you back that up with a rock-solid foundation of unconditional self-love, your state of being will become magnificent. The exhaustion fades, the external noise disappears, and your pure creativity just takes over. All of this builds to one ultimate provocative question for you today. Will you step into the path that is truly your own and turn your innate beauty into reality? It all comes down to a choice. You know the profound power of your own will now. You know how to silence the external noise, how to tell your internal negativity to just shut up, and how to protect your ideas in tranquility. The path is right there, waiting for you to walk it. So, will you? Thanks for exploring this explainer with me today. Keep learning, keep building, and always, always trust the power of your own will.